Welcome to the You Know I Know Point Guard edition. To be honest with you, this go to all my point guards out there. It's basketball season. I just feel it in the air. I just need to talk to my point guard, my fellow point guard. Be honest with you, man, like the beginning of a point guard, you got to be built for this. Like point guards, you got to be built for this. You got to be willing to bring the ball down the floor, set up the offense, instruct offense. You're supposed to be able to do a lot of things. And I remember, just the few stories like early. I had just been switched to point guard, right? And we played Collins. And I had a McDonald All-Star American nominee beside me, right? And I had been switched to point guard, right? Sid Williams was McDonald All-Star American nominee, let's say the future, right? But I was switched to point guard and Collins, man, I really didn't score that much, but I got the ball past half court and set up the offense, and I was put in that position by Delcy Robinson, and I really flourished, right? I really flourished because that was my natural position. I played center through junior high and stuff like that. But let's get back to the point guard. Enough about me. Let's get to the point guard, man. To all my point guards, right? Dribbling the ball, yes, you got to be able to do that because you got to be able to get it past half court, right? But a point guard is supposed to be able to, when he bring the ball down the floor, he's supposed to be able to look and see the floor. See what type of defense they in. I need you to look at the clock. I need you to see how many minutes on the clock, seconds on the clock. I need you to know your mismatches. Know who all your mismatches is. I might have somebody at center that's a little smaller than that center they got. I'm dumping it down there to them, right? I'm trying to figure out how to get dribble handoffs back to the point where they in the middle flow. A lot, what I see with my point guards, my junior high point guards today is, a lot of my junior high point guards never come back to the middle of the floor. And listen to me when I tell you this. If you a junior high point guard, ninth grade point guard, if you can't get back in the middle of the floor, this might not be for you. Because that means you're scared to go back to the middle of the floor. As a point guard, you're supposed to get to anywhere on the floor you want to, right? You're supposed to be able to create for others. You're supposed to be able to make others look good, basically, right? You got your scoring point guards, and to my scoring point guards, you still have to be able to do those things. Some of those things you just got to be able to do. But to my point guard nation out there, man, and y'all chime in. You like and share and comment. You comment, on the I know. But this just the basketball edition, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of the basketball edition, myself or, my co-host Cliff. Shout out to Cliff, man. I'm gonna be doing a lot of this basketball stuff, right? But to my point guards, man, I just want y'all to be more attentive of constructing things. You are the flow leader. You are the coach on the floor. That's what a point guard does. The point guard is the coach on the floor. Everybody can't do this position. Once again, you got to have that mentality. You got to have that leadership. You got to be calm when other people are rattled around you. Other people are rattled. You got to be calm, right? Games I would be in. I would grab my point guard, right? I would grab my center. I would grab my small forward. And I would tell them, I would pull them close. I'd be like, hey, dude done went right on you 4 times. Hey, just don't let him go right. Pull him in the inside. All right, bam. Now, it's different than, hey, man, you let him go right 4 times. No, that's not the way you handle it. To my point guards out there, that is not the way you handle it, right? You got to be a flow leader. You got to be a flow gentleman. You see it on 2K, right? Your flow generals. That's what it is, man, right? You're supposed to be able to control that clock, control the pace of the game, to my point guards, go out there and dribble. Go out there and dribble as much as you can. Like I say, that's 50% of it. I want to give it 40%. But you got to be able to dribble the ball, especially in them lower letters, 7th and 8th grade. You got to be able to, dribble that ball, right? And stay calm in tight situations. That's what it's about. And that's what it's about, right? So, to my point guards, I need y'all to be focused. I need y'all to be attentive. I need y'all to pay attention to the coach. I need you to be the coach on the floor. Sometimes it's okay. I look over at Deli C, but sometimes I will look up and see zone. I see him in the zone. I'm calling Gator. Gator. And then I'm going to bring it on pass. I start the offense. You heard what I said. I'm bringing it past half court, and I'm starting the offense. Don't get into such a hurry before you get to past half court. You dishing, right? You dishing before you get past the half court. Get past half court, call out your play. Your fast breaks, have your man filling their lanes. Like it's lanes. My small forward go out to the right. My shooting guard go out to the left. I got my power forward going down. I got my power forward going to the top of the key. To the free throw line, and I got my center going down. Let's run these lanes. Make sure your teammates run these lanes, right? That can be a powerful thing to you because you never know what could happen. Just tell your people to run their lanes, right? But this is Point Guard University right here, man. And listen, I'm going over film. Like, you got film? You got film out there? Bring it to me. We'll go over it. We'll let you know how to move, what to do in those centers. Right? But timing. Remember this. Basketball is a game of seconds, right? I said seconds, not minutes. You see minutes on the clock, but 13 seconds can last forever. Foul, free throws, foul again, free throws, check in and out, player in and out. I want you as a point guard to know, okay, man come in, oh, he got 4 fouls. Then, well, hey, guess what? I'm telling my player, look, man, hey, that man got 4 fouls. I don't take it to him. He get a charge. All right, look it. How many charges you see? People don't take charges anymore. To be honest with you, especially my 7th and 8th graders. But as you go on in these levels, 7th, 8th grade, then you get to high school. You the coach on the floor. You construct everything. You control the offense. You get to college. When you get to college, then it's more of a knowing your play, structure, body language, looking at tape. Right? You look at tape when you're in college and high school. If you start a little early in high school, you got a head start. But when you get in college, you got to watch a lot of tape. Because when you watch a lot of tape, you know body tendencies. If that person drop his hips, I know he going left. Right? If he drop his hips, I know he going right. If he too dribble and then cross back over, I know he going for the pull-up. See, those things you have to know as a point guard. Man. Point Guard University, man. I know, man. Look, like, share, and subscribe, man, to the channel, man. I see y'all out there. I see y'all reaching out to me. But it's still PG University, man. Point Guard University. You know what's up.